with a shoestring. Wait. Wait. I'll leave that up there for you to play.
So long.
Hey, Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
See you later, Vesemir.
Oh, wait. Did I have a... I read that recent letter?
How about that? He was working on a sword.
What?
Found some of Berengar's notes. From what I made out, he was trying to forge a sword. Torhern. You were helping him.
Advising at best. Boy never managed to forge the blade, but would never let me at the anvil. Just pestered me with questions. Wanted to do it all by himself, as always. Then the whole plan went to the devil, literally.
What do you mean?
Berengar set out to hunt a chort. The fiend had made its lair in the valley past the keep. Don't know why, but he took all his equipment with him. Maybe thought I'd tinker with the sword while he was gone. You know what he was like. At any rate, the chort turned out to be strong. Too strong. Berengar had to turn tail, and since it's hard to run with 4 stones of kit under your arm, he dropped it all. Came back red with blood. And shame. Hardly said a word, and left soon after, never to return.
I know the rest of the story. How do I get to this Chort's lair?
I knew you'd want to finish this. Easiest way is to take the river downstream, as far as you can go. But be careful.
Not
Berengar
perfect
had
today?
his flaws,
Well,
but he
the
was a
cat's
damn
trying
good
to be
fighter.
up there.
If that Chort's still there, you could be in for a wild ride.
Oh, there we go. Alright, find Lambert. There we go.
Leaking again. Damn it.
Really? I don't need up top there. I'm wanting to loot. Necronomicon? Wait, what? Okay.
Look at the fire. Now look here.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast.
Farewell.
Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Don't
Dang
sound
it.
too thrilled about all this.
I'm not...
Let me... No, read.
Oh,
Okay.
meant to tell you.
I wanted to say the other thing.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Because I wanted to say that
Geralt needed to
monstrosity
lift
might
the
be
curse.
Siri.
So we took Uma to the home
But
of
I
the
fat
world's
clawed it.
greatest specialists on dark spells. To the
What?
Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Bubba. Bubba.
Handwriting looks familiar. Berengar's. Papers have been lying here for years.
Alright, let's read the note again. Let's talk to Vesemir about it. We'll skip through everything. What?
How about that? He was working on a sword. And not just any sword, judging by his notes. Torhern. Ought to talk to Vesemir. Berengar consulted him.
What?
Vesemir might remember how far he got.
you doing, Bubby? What you doing, Bubby?
Look at the fire. Now look here. Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I'm
Any
Skip through all this.
Not much
found some.
advice? At any...
I know.
Okay.
Leaking again.
What's this?
No. Actually, haven't heard?
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Siri.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Sure.
Gotta take care of
After I go take care
Wait
of
for
this
me.
sword.
Sure.
Look at the fire.
Because I want to do this blade.
Fuel's functioning.
Okay, so it's over here, so I gotta go. So I'd have to run all the way back in no matter what. Be worth it in the end. Let's see if we can get this sword made. Come on, Roach. Alright, let's head to the river and start going right alongside of it. At least the river doesn't look too deep. As long as we stay in a little shallow part here for riding, we'll be good. That was a bear. Yeah, we got some pretty strong stuff down this way. Was that buckthorn? No, hornwort. I'll grab it. No kitties. So this should be the Fiend's lair. I feel it, a Fiend is a relic in Elemental. Yep. Knew that one. Wham-a-wham. Yep, Cordal. Grid. Wham-a-wham.
River disappeared.
Relic. Vampire. Relic.
It's here. I've got to be close. Whoa. An old, strong bow. No wonder Berengar got in trouble.
Okay. Alright, so we got food on. Let's go ahead and take some concoctions. What do we want to use? So that's my drain. Increases attack power. Fiend, that's a carry weight, which will be good if we do get too much. Griffin, no. Forktail, no. And that's actually not bad. I'll drink that. Okay. All right. No. Actually, I think he uses hypnosis. So let's hit it. So Y and F. Alright. And then we'll go back to our other potions we were using, which is this and this. This, and let's go on down. Old Bull is dead.
For the chort. Now to find Berengar's things.
Is this it?
Ah, the diagram. Forging the Torhorn won't be easy, but it's sure as hell worth a try.
Alright, so what does it actually take to make it? I believe it is a silver sword. There it is. I can make it. I can actually make it. You call this hard? Come on, people. Wow. Let's just go for a swim. Good form, good form, good form. Getting that air with every stroke. Come here, Roach. Let's go. Away we go. Stay there, Roach. That storm wants to come here, but it's not actually coming. That just seems so silly. I have to hit E to open that up. Well, other ones, I can just push right through. Like this. Whee!
Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Why has he got a vampire there?
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though.
Autopsy.
This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Let me have a look.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
Okay. Let's look at those claws.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 100, 110 years old.
Wow.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal. except for its gnarled liver. Seems like it had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers, protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears, and an earring.
Mm-hmm. Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on.
That's enough for now?
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See ya, Eskel.
No, subtle little things like that are interesting.
Look at the fire. Now look here.
Everything's ready at my end.
Yep, let's go.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate Zavola's breach? Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Yeah, you really never liked being a Witcher, did you? I should have killed him.
Been thinking. You gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Bomb fishing. Or as some people say, dynamite fishing.
Nice shot. Hunting's almost a diversion. Gotta get me one.
Down, Harpy.
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
You might be one to leave loot behind, but I'm not. All those are good alchemy ingredients.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
That's good to hear. That's definitely good to hear. Considering you can be real dick. Grab
Damn
those
it.
before the cutscene.
Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
I hear more of them.
Water hag.
Great. Last thing we needed.
No, that's a bile hag, not a water hag.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That still bother
That's
you?
still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Jump in the boat.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
So he steers it. Fine, fine. I take enough boats out for to spin anyways.